Chris Hooks joined alongside the victorious head coach of the Eagles, LeVelle Moton, as the Eagles move to 6-8 on the year, 67-61 over Maryland Eastern Shore. Coach, that was a gutsy win for this team.
Yes, it was. We knew it wasn't going to be easy, and such is life in the MEAC, and that's one thing I told our kids. We played Delaware State. I didn't think we were focused, to understand what a conference game was, and especially our first home one. So I just told them to come out, relax, ease your mind, and just go out and have fun. Play the game the way you played it when you were 6.
And that was the way that Landon Clement and company came out in the first half. Landon Clement with 14 in the first half. He really set the tone for this squad.
Yes, he did, and that's what he's more than capable of doing. I'm extremely proud of him. He really stepped up, and then he came back in the second half and he hit some buckets when we really needed it.
And then the big play for me came in the second half when Landon pump faked, dished it off to Dijon, and Dijon got the and one. At that time, Maryland Eastern Shore had cut it to within a certain point of the ball game where if you didn't score consistently, you were going to be out of this ball game. They were able to pull away for the win.
Oh yeah, I tell the guys all the time it's about making significant plays at significant times, and Landon certainly stepped up. And not only was he a shooter tonight, he was a playmaker, and he got Dijon an and one for a crucial bucket.
Jonathan nicely came in because of the foul trouble you had. I really thought he gave you some good minutes. 16 minutes, 3 blocks, hit a big shot at the end of the first half, got a big rebound late in that ballgame as well.
Right, well, that's nicely. He's our glue guy, and that's what we pretty much expect for him each and every time he steps up on the floor. So we just want him to remain solid, and if we can get everyone to come in and contribute in that fashion, without having to deteriorate in the moment, we'll be fine. So we have a lot of work ahead of us.
Did you think that the move in game time was a distraction for this team, or are they able to handle it pretty well?
You never really know how it affects the kids, but such is life. Life is all about adjustments, and we're a no excuse ball club, so we certainly have to be prepared at all moments, right, baby?
You should ask Brooke about the free throw shooting in this contest. 15 of 18. I mean, you got what you needed from your players on the free throw line today.
Right, we worked on them, and as I told you earlier in the year, it'll come. We just need to establish our rhythm at the line, and just step up to the line with some confidence. And I think we was 83% from the free throw line, so that was really big, especially Justin Lemau stepping up in the end, making some crucial ones.
He certainly was the closer for the Eagles in this one. You got a couple days off. We head up to Baltimore for Coppin State contest. It's MEAC play, not going to be easy.
MEAC, all of them grinded out. It don't matter who we play. The game plan is the same as far as the intangibles are concerned. You got to play hard, you got to play smart, and play together, and toughness is going to win, especially on the road.
Final question, Coach. Today you had the Share Our Shoes rally. I was telling you earlier, I heard that over 1,000 pounds of shoes have been collected here at North Carolina Central. You got to be proud of that.
I'm extremely proud. Throughout the slight weather conditions, people just came out and supported, and it was just heartwarming. Yes, baby, it was heartwarming to see people delivering shoes in bunches, and I think when we added it all up, it was over 1,000 pounds, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 1,500. But we're looking forward to having a second shoe drive, and just to know that we touched people's lives and we helped others who were less fortunate to us today, and it's extremely incredible.
Rumor has it you were half of that.
I say a third. I say a third. Okay. Brooke contributed, right, Brooke? Tell him deuces. Tell him deuces. Look at the camera and say deuces.
Camera shot. Coach, congratulations on the win. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it.
Eagles Postgame Report wrapping up here from a victorious McDougal-McClendon gym. Chris Hooks and C.J. Wilkerson now courtside. Landon Clement and C.J. Wilkerson both should be tonight's New York Life Player of the Game. They both combined for 41 points. They both combined for 5 for 15 from three-point range. So the Eagles were victorious because of those two. CJ, just talk about that game and how you guys were able to gut out that victory, because you simply just couldn't seem to put Maryland Eastern Shore away because they were playing so hard.
Yeah, I think we came out and jumped on them in the beginning, but we kind of let up on them after they went on, I think, a 10-0 run, I believe it was, and they got themselves back in the game. And throughout the rest of the game, he kind of played close, pretty even. But I think at the end we was able to get some crucial stops and able to pull away with the win.
Offensively, you've been in a bit of a funk the last couple ball games. You went 4 for 12 tonight, but you lived at the free throw line, 8 for 9 to finish with 17 points. I know that's got to be gratifying for you to continue to gut out those points, but just one of those things. Your shots aren't falling at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about coming in the gym, trying to get our extra shots. I mean, night in, night out, you're not always going to shoot, as well as you want to. I think at the beginning of the season I was taking less shots at the same time, so my percentages was better. But now I think we've been in MEAC play, and Coach been wanting me to be aggressive. And I think just me trying to get to the cup, more so. And I think I just got to finish some of the buckets, and then when I'm outside, I'm getting the ball, I have to knock down shots. But, the main thing is I'm able to get to the free throw line at the same time, be aggressive, and, get to the free throw line. That helps, in my game. That's a big part of my game as well. So, once I be able to knock down some more, of those shots, I think that'll be a big plus for us too.
We talked about this during the break. Hillary Haley came into the contest averaging 15 a ball game. He was able to get that, but he had to get it literally all from the free throw line. He had 1 3-pointer and 1 layup. To his credit on the day, 2 for 10 from the field. I mean, you guys really frustrated him tonight.
Yeah, the main thing is, to be honest, he was the X factor for us, more so with, Nick, guarding him. But as a team collectively, because, anytime throughout the game you can, get switched up on him. And our thing was just to, play tight, and force him to the right. Although he's a right-handed player, just try to get him off because he like to, go left and 1-2 dribble, pull up. And I think we just, played them tight and was in the gaps all night. We played pretty good defense and then let them get to the cup as anything easy. So I think we made all, their points and buckets, going to the basket so far. I think they had a hard time. But, I mean, they was able to stick in the game throughout the game. But for the most part, I think they had a hard time getting those buckets.
You finished the home swing 2-2. Obviously disappointed with that, but still, you guys continue to improve, and you're already just 1 win away from equaling your win total, the best win total since moving to Division I.
Yeah, like you said, we dropped 2 at home, which, was very disappointing to us because we want to, protect our house and be undefeated. I mean, one being East Carolina Conference USA team, but, you want to win that, and then dropping our first one in Delaware State, we felt like we kind of gave that game away and then come out with the effort, and concentration that we needed. So tonight, the main thing was to focus, mentally and physically, and come out and just jump on this team and protect our house. And, I think this is some good momentum as we get ready to go on the road, Coppin Saturday, and just start on with the rest of our MEAC games. And I think if we continue to play and, clamp down on defense like we did tonight, we can be pretty good in the MEAC, and be up top, one of the best teams.
Certainly can. Coppin State coming up this weekend. Obviously, you're going to prepare for that over the next few days. Obviously, it's going to be as tough as this one, even more so.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to be a tough game. Like Coach said, we in conference play now. And once you get in conference play, all your games seem to be, pretty tough because teams scouting you harder. And it's just, everybody's hungry. Like, this is a one-bid, conference, so everybody's coming out night in and night out trying to get that win so, they can better themselves for the tournament at the end of the year so they can try to get to the NCAA tournament. But like I said, we're going to go and have tomorrow off, and then we're going to come back in, I think it's Wednesday, and prepare to get ready to go into Coppin State, which is going to be a tough environment for us, in Baltimore. But, we're looking forward to it and looking forward to the rest of the season. Definitely going to come out and play hard, try to get this win.
All right, CJ, congratulations on the win today. Thanks for your time and good luck as we talk to you throughout the rest of the week.
I appreciate it, Chris.
That's CJ Wilkerson as the Eagles win it tonight by the final score of 67-61. And you heard it live right here on the NCCU Sports Network.